Aliena's notes on trading. Inspect. Buy low, sell high. To negotiate good price and make a good profit, first stress the quality of the goods. Whatever you can think of, know your goods. And then once the partner is willing to negotiate, do not ask for too much. Asking twice the amount in the initial offer will likely result in a bad deal. Being too humble, on the other hand, will make your goods seem cheap and your offer uninteresting. Suggesting a reasonable price somewhat higher than what you really want is likely to result in a counteroffer and a good deal. Right, well, this is our wool, I think. A wool sample. And there's Philip. He looks nicer than Ralph. I don't trust monks anymore. It's too easy to abuse a reputation. That is true. And Grumpy Man, what's his problem? Keeps looking over. Who knows? Wool merchant.
Mind showing me a piece of your stock? I'd like to establish the quality before I make any promises. Not bad. That's quite some wool you've brought along. I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
We came to sell, not compete.
We came to sell this wool to you, not to compete with you. It comes from the shepherds near Huntley. They gave it to me so they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per sack for this.
What? Only £1?
Ah, that's a fair price.
That's what I originally paid.
But that's what I paid the shepherds. This doesn't even make up for the cart, taxes and travelling.
Then you've made a bad business decision.
What?
I can't pay for your mistakes, can I? You have to handle that yourself.
Ali, let me handle this.
Okay. I'll let Richard talk. Because, you know what, we have to give him experience. We want him to train him up to be Earl.
Your money would not only pay for the wool, but also fund our fight to reclaim our earldom.
I'm sure that's going to sell it.
If you pay us more, I shall never forget that courtesy. Will greatly repay you once I'm back in charge of shiring. I may even allow you sole access to our own wool production.
That's a lofty promise.
And it would hardly cost you.
So, you two are the son and daughter of the Earl of Shiring?
Uh-oh.
We are.
But you're just children.
We will make coin, and I will become a knight fighting for glory and honor until the king grants us back our noble inheritance.
That may all be very well, but I can't pay you more than what I already offered.
Then I'll prove that the wool's quality is worth the price. Just let me look at it once more.
Okay.
We've got to work out what signifies high quality.
Maybe if we remember what the shepherd said.
It's from a good breed of sheep, they said. What else?
Flemish pay quite some coin for English quality. It's the weather makes our sheep so tough. Might be valuable trading partner.
And other wool looked greasy. Not ours.
It's dry, light and soft.
The wool is pretty strong too. It holds together well.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, me too.
So we do end up taking it to
Have you
Kingsbridge
thought it over?
at some point. Praise wool. It is clean, not greasy.
Wool is often full of grease and dirt. But this batch was scoured very thoroughly. It's very clean and soft.
Even picky customers would be delighted. That is true.
It is strong.
Some sheep produce brittle fibre, but this wool is strong. Its sheep had good, healthy lives.
It's suitable for finer and durable fabrics.
And it's dry.
In this weather, some cartloads of wool would arrive damp. I made sure that this is dry and undamaged. It's light and easy to transport.
And customers are hesitant to buy wet wool. All right. What pricing did you have in mind?
So we don't want, we don't want it to be humble. We don't want to be risky. I think a reasonable. Although, no, he might charge us down to... no, give reasonable. He says don't do double.
£1.10 per sack, then.
But tell you what, I'll give you £1.25 for every sack. You've brought up some good arguments. Your wool is exquisite.
Of course it is.
But not a penny more, all right?
Yeah, well, if that's the thing. If I'd gone higher, I probably wouldn't have... I don't know. Maybe you would have gone it.
Yes, agreed. £1.25 it is.
Very good. Just so you know, if my mistress gets angry, I'll have you tell her the same things you told me.
Thank you for your business.
We've done it, Ali.
We've earned 60 pence for each sack. That's 5 shilling. A whole crown.
I know why Meg likes you, Aliena. You're just as ruthless as her.
I must say, that was impressive.
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but... You are the Lady Aliena of Shiring, are you not?
Yes, I am.
And I'm Lord Richard, Earl Bartholomew's son.
My name is Philip of Gwynedd. I am the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Oh, I've heard of you. You helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people. Not all of them were his allies.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty of sheep. I am sure we could come to an agreement.
You want us to be merchants?
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work. I don't know a single novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. My friend, Brother Milius, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Please do consider my offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Thank you, Father. Not much later, I found a home in Kingsbridge.
Ah.
I remember when I got there, there was Jack. You! I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
And then the days just went by. Little did I know that the best and the worst was yet to come.
You did not knock at your old townhouse? No, because that didn't seem particularly wise. But I did find a place to sleep for the night. Feet ached from the journey, and we pushed on, which may not have been wise. Confidently swore the oath. Well, I didn't complain about it. I saw my father one last time. Saved Richard's life, but were both still in shock. Paid the shepherd £1 for each sack of wool, so we got the lower price, and negotiated a better price for the wool and made a profit. So I assume that that's not necessarily guaranteed. And Philip has invited us to come to Kingsbridge, which didn't have anything to what I did. I assume it's just default. And that's the end of chapter 2. Five years later. Okay, jumping ahead a bit. 1141.
So, you have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I, and you, have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course. and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
That sounds like a threat. Chapter 10. The Rise of Kingsbridge. Oh, wow, yeah, it looks like the village has grown.
Not long now and you'll have a ceiling.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
Wow.
You could even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again?
Planned
Philip
obsolescence.
decided on that because it's cheaper. And these walls can only hold the weight of a wooden ceiling. I love you like a brother, Alfred, but the apprentice shouldn't have to tell the master craftsman things like that.
Jack, for once, focus on your work and finish it. Just for once. Or you'll stay an apprentice for the rest of your life.
Don't argue again.
Alfred is right. This is a house of God.
All right.
Yeah, no pointing out people being wrong in the House of
Now,
God.
Where were we? You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling if you wish.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Oops.
Father Philip, Tom Builder. Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
I'll be moving my wool to Shiring today. The fleece fair starts tomorrow.
Ah,
Don't be distracted,
almost
Jack.
Forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Oh, no. Little Jonathan.
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay with us.
Tom is right. You hear?
Look at Aliena. Obviously there's interest there already.
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius Pluvius, nomine patri amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in Shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is. Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
She is something. She would make me a good wife.
Hey!
Hey, take that back!
Oh dear.
What? What did I say?
For the last time, stop your quarreling!
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
All right.
Take that back, Alfred.
Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
What? Why me?
Finish your work, Jack.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena. And I was going to tell her how I felt.
Oh dear.
And nothing and no one would stop me.
Something or someone will stop him. I forget what he said about. Thomas says I finished my corbel, which is this bit. So let's finish it. Continue work now. Let's get it done.
Time to get this done.
Oh wow, that's going quick. Oh flip. Ruined it. Do I just have slow reactions? Is that what this is? Is that now done?
What's wrong with me? Why can't I focus today? And the face still isn't right. I can never get the face right. I'm done for now. I just can't stand looking at it anymore. Oh, damn.
Watch your tongue.
I will. Damn. I need to get much better at this.
The wasp's nest, that seems... unhelpful.
Hey, little brother.
Make faces. Talk about looking out for him. Uh-oh.
I hope you appreciate that I look out for you.
I ate a beetle.
Don't tell Philip, alright? It's our secret.
Oh, he knows. It's in all the refectory meals.
Right, the wall is already coming apart and Alfred wants to put a stone ceiling on top instead of a wooden one. Idiot.
I mean, to be honest, there are reasons why that might be a good. That stone might be better. For example, it wouldn't burn. But I think while we're hunting around and we need to finish off our corbel and we need to go and chat with Aliena and possibly with Alfred, we will do that next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.